Hello, and welcome to another set of battles in Season 15 of Go Battle League. So it has been quite a while since the last time we were live in some Go Battle League battles. I think the last time was the single type cup, if I remember correctly. So we missed a couple along the way. We do have some of it. I think we have the what's the cup before this? Did we do remake? I don't remember. Oh, maybe not. Never mind. Forget I said anything. We just missed a couple of weeks since the last time. I believe we've duked it out in Go Battle League, but we have returned. It is the Fossil Cup. Yeah. So we shall ultimately see how we do with our return to the Go Battle League scene. Will we prevail, or will we plummet? More or less. Or will we just kind of hang out in the middle? I'm fine with that too. But yeah, ultimately, one way to find out how well we do is to ultimately jump into the battles. But before we do that, sorry, I had to cough. But after that, let's go ahead and just kind of catch up where we're currently at in the rankings before we dive right into it. Right now, we are still trying to climb up to the ELO portion of the... oh, excuse me. We are still trying to climb up to the ELO portion, so we're still in the numerical ranks right now. We're currently sitting at rank 17. I think we're a little under halfway at this point. I'm not 100% sure where on the bar that we've set, but on our journey to rank 17, we've currently got ourselves 82 wins under our belt out of a total of 140 battles. Not bad. And current longest win streak is 8. No idea if we're ever going to break that, but you know, it's there. maybe someday. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to jump right into the basic rewards. We're going to be jumping into the Fossil Cup, which only allows rock, steel, and water types. And the team that we'll be rocking is not a Rhyhorn. It's going to be... Up at the front, we're going to have ourselves the ever bulky Araquanid, who is rocking Bug Bite, Bug Buzz, and Bubble Beam. Hanging out in the middle is our Shiny Flex Swampert, who is rocking Mudshot, Hydro Cannon, and Earthquake. And to close things out, we have the Steel Cat Berserker, who is rocking Shadow Claw, Close Combat, and Foul Play. Alright, so this is the team that we are rocking. Let's see how we do. Alright, what's the first match we're looking forward to? First match is going to be up against Pranav's 115. Alright, Pranav's, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Registeel. Not a particularly great start for us, but you know, it's what it is. Alright, let's get the bubble beam. Let's get the bubbles going. Get the bubbles. Get the bubbles. Oops. Let's see how we handle. It's going to definitely take a good chunk out of us, but I don't think it's going to one-shot, because I think we have enough bulk on us. Oh, it's going to be Focus Blast. Oh, that's definitely not going to one-shot us there. So that's good there. That's good news there. And with that, let's go ahead and fire off another bit of bubbles their way. Right now it's the battle of ultimate neutral damage. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and swap right on in for the shiny boy. The shiny mud boy. Let's see if we're taking out a Zap Cannon. No, it's going to be another Focus Blast. Ooh, they got me good there. And with that though, ooh, they're coming in with the Ferrothorn. Oh, buddy. And with that, I'm definitely going to want to shield out here. We definitely do need enough life in us to at least fire off the Earthquake. Will we take out the second shield, or will we take out the... oh, no. We'll do good damage to the Ferrothorn, but unfortunately we do not have enough power in us to actually finish it off. Rather unfortunate there. But anyway, let's go ahead and bring back in the Araquanid for some good old-fashioned neutral damage. In fact, I'm actually going to go ahead and use up my final shield here. I'm assuming it's going to be another Power Whip, which I think is neutral damage. Yeah. Okay, they're back. Sorry, they like paused for a second, which got me a little bit concerned, but they're still alive, they're still alive, they're still kicking, they're still kicking. And with that though, are we seeing the return of the Registeel or something new? Ooh, it's gonna be something new. It's gonna be an Azumarill who is rocking Rock Smash. Okay. Certainly not something I was expecting to encounter today, but I'll take it. Get to a Bug Buzz before they get to their next charge move. The answer is yes. Well, the good news for us is that Rock Smash doesn't really do all too much damage, or it does a decent amount of damage, but doesn't really give too much like charge to it. Let's see how much charge they got out of our fight with our Araquanid. Okay, it's gonna be play rough. Fortunately, we are able to handle ourselves there. Not particularly handling the Rock Smashes all too well, but and plus we don't really have any form of real major damage we can dish out towards the Azumarill, which is rather unfortunate. You know, we might as well give it as best of a try as we can. Get as much damage in before our inevitable demise. Oh! Ooh, shoot. Haha! We do have just enough energy to get a close combat off. I'm not sure if it's enough to finish off the Reggie, but at the very least, we'll get close. Ooh, cutting it close. Cutting it close. Cutting it close. Woo! By the skin of our teeth, Araquanid was able to bug bite the rest of the Reggie out of here, and we were able to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh my goodness. Hopefully I didn't gather myself too much energy in that one random time they decided to stop attacking with the Ferrothorn. So, you know, hopefully it was a clean win. Not 100% sure if it was, but you know, we gave it our best regardless. In any event, we are currently sitting at 1-1. Let's see if we can double it up. Go 2 for 2 as we go into match number 2, which is going to be up against Andres Reyes. Alright, Andres, what do you got? First matchup's going to be up against a Pelipper. Definitely not a particularly ideal place for my Araquanid to be. But I think with the amount of charge that Pelipper has, I think it's just going to be a Weather Ball to try and bait. Yep. I see your Weather Ball, and I raise you. A Bubble Beam. With the amount of time it's been now, I'm gonna go ahead and use up my shield here. They could still be baiting me, but you know, just in case. Oh no, they're going straight for the Hurricane. We read into it. We've successfully read into it. I'll take it. Alright. I think with this one, even if it is a Hurricane, I think we might just say goodbye to our Araquanid here. I think this is where we ultimately bid adieu. Not quite yet, as that was a Weather Ball. We do have another Bubble Beam at the ready. I don't think it's going to kill the Pelipper, but, you know, get a little bit extra attack debuffs going on the Pelipper. Ooh, actually, we are able to finish off the rest of the Pelipper with the rest of our Bug Bites, so it's kind of good. So we are up 1 Pokemon, kind of, sort of. Yeah, now they come in with the Stun Fisk, into which case we're going to come in with the Smeargurt. Ooh, hello. And with that, they're going to be swapping in for Ludicolo. Striking back hard with the Razor Leafs out here. Oh, buddy. Okay. In any event, that I'm gonna go ahead and shield out here because I'm assuming Ludi's not gonna get enough energy for well, maybe one more near the very end, but for the most part, I just gotta be able to clear out as many shields as I can now to clear this Ludicolo before, what do you call it, my Swampert returns to the battlefield. There we go. We're able to finish off the rest of the, what do you call it? The rest of the Ludicolo. But right now we are currently now just facing off against the ever infamous Steel Pancake. With that, we do have ourselves a Hydro Cannon at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that off. I believe that should clear a shield. There we go. Can I get to? Ooh, I might have put a little bit too much risk in there. I might have got a little too greedy with the Earthquake at the very end there. Yeah, because they're going to strike back with Earthquake first and clear us out. So, unfortunately, no dice there. Probably could have tried and Hail Married with the Hydro Cannon just to see if that was enough to one and done, but it is what it is. In any event, GG's all around. And with that, Execleaves and Yuri Avenger. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Raids. Sorry, I'm in terms of raids, we don't have, it's currently late in the night, so I don't have any raids available on me, I guess, but, yeah. And then, hello again, Yuri Avenger. Hello there, General Avenger. Anyway. Yeah. If you do want to stick around, though, we are currently duking it out in the Fossil Cup. We have actually just begun for the night. We're currently sitting at 1 win and 1 loss. So we're all tied up here, 1-1. Team we're rocking is an Araquanid up at the front with a Swampert hanging out comfortably in the middle, and then a Berserker ready to close combat things in the end, possibly. Alright, so that's the team makeup. Let's see if we can bounce back, get ourselves 2 wins and 1 loss as we jump into this next match. Excuse me. Which is going to be up against Gorigami. By the name, but what kind of Pokemon are you bringing out? Gorigami, it's going to be a Mawile of the Shadow variety. And with that said, they're coming in with the Fire Fang, which does pack neutral damage against us. Not particularly ideal, but you know, we're hanging in there. Let's see how well we handle the charge move. It's going to be Power Up Punch, which we're able to handle just fine. And ironically, we're actually going to be taking out the debuff, or the buff that they just got, by bringing in the Bubble Beam. That's right, we're keeping the stats even out here. I ain't letting you gain that much of an advantage. Not like this. In fact, take a debuff. Oh, okay. Actually, you're gonna block that one out. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. With that, we are... I'm gonna chance it. Gets Power Punch again, so we're fine. So we're back to even ground again. We're back on. Back smack dab in the middle here. Araquanid is looking a little worse for wear, admittedly, but otherwise we're hanging in there. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and swap right on in for the Swampert, who's gonna be tanking out this next charge move. Hopefully it's just another Power-Up Punch. There's another Power-Up Punch. And with that, what is your counter? The counter is gonna be Ludicolo. Okay. Recognize the threat that is Ludicolo. Strike back with the Hydro Cannon. It's not going to do much damage, but at the very least, you know, get something in against the Ludicolo. With that, I'm going to come in with the Araquanid, get a couple Bug Bites in. Not really doing all too much there, but you know, just to get a little extra damage going there. And with that, we'll go ahead and use up a shield here. The unfortunate thing is we are down 2 Pokemon, and we're even on the shields. We are currently taking a decent chunk of damage out from the Razor Leafs. And with that, and we are facing much more damage from the Fire Fang. So definitely want to clear this mob out as quickly as we possibly can, so that way we are actually able to deal with whatever's in the back. Oh, well, we don't actually get the opportunity to deal with whatever in the back because the Fire Fanged us right on out of here. So unfortunately, that's got to be loss number 2 of the night. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's all around. Alright, so right now we're currently sitting in the negative with 1 win and 2 losses. Let's see if we can tie it all back up. Go for that 2-2 as we go against GP1 Money for match number 4. Alright, first matchup is going to be up against a Ferrothorn. Okay. At the very least, we're able to pack neutral damage against each other. The only thing that is a little concerning is that Ferrothorn can know... what do you call it? Thunder. So that's something I definitely don't want to deal with per se. But they have opted to swap in for the Skarmory, in which case we can swap in for the Berserker. But I believe we should be able to tank out anything Skarmory throws our way, even if it is the dreaded Brave Bird, or Flash Cannon, or Sky Attack. So I think we'll be okay there. Alright, gotta try to tank this out. If it is a Brave Bird, it is definitely gonna hurt quite a bit, but otherwise we should be... We'll still live through it. And with that, it is indeed a Sky Attack. I will go ahead and try and tank out this next one. If it is a Brave Bird, I think we should still be okay. It's just gonna be... yeah, it's gonna hurt a little bit. Okay, so with that, they went in with the double Sky Attacks. We are able to clear out to the Skarmory, albeit with a decent chunk of our health now gone, which is rather unfortunate, but it is what it is. But we do have a lot of energy on us, so that's kind of good. Ooh, with that, they are coming in hot with the Wishcash. Alright, spare no expense here. Go for that, and then swap right back on in for my Araquanid. In which case we can now get some neutral damage going with the Bubble Beam and lower their attack just a little bit. That way you don't have to worry about any mud bombs or blizzards heading our way. Should be able to handle that relatively okay, I'm assuming. Let's see if that rings true. It'll be a mud bomb. Yeah, we handled that just fine. Is the next one going to be Blizzard? I don't know. I might be putting a little too much risk into it. I'm going to see. Okay, no, we're fine. Okay, and with that, we're able to Bug Bite the rest of the Wishcash right on out of here. And with that, it is the return of the Ferrothorn. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shield. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Bubble Beam their way, clear out their last shield. Ooh, with that, I think we are going to be actually saying goodbye to our Araquanid here. RIP, buddy, you have served well. And with that, last mon is going to be the Swampert. Gonna waste no time here, just go straight for the Hydro Cannon. Even if it is resisted, should be a pack enough punch to finish off the rest of the Ferrothorn, I'm assuming. There we go. And with that, we're able to clear the Ferrothorn, secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set, tie everything up. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so we are 2 wins, 2 losses. Do we end in a positive set or do we end in the negative? Only one way to really find out as we jump into our final match, which is up against Josh, 24-19. Alright, Josh, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against the Ludicolo. So definitely taking quite a decent chunk of damage from this Ludicolo due to the Razor Leaves and that neutral damage. Let's go ahead and fire off a bubble beam their way, see if we can bait off a shield, or at the very least alleviate some of that nasty Razor Leaf damage. Okay, we are indeed able to clear out the shield there, so that's really nice. We'll go ahead and respond in kind by using up my own shield here, because Araquanid's not looking all too happy with still being out here. Yeah, but that we're able to bug bite the rest of the Ludicolo Ryan out of here. And with that, next one to deal with is going to be... That's going to be a Lucario. Okay, at the very least... Yeah, at the very least, we don't really have to worry too much about the damage that we're taking from the Lucario because we're able to resist the fighting type moves. However, we are starting to look a little low on health there, so there might just be... Oh no, they're gonna finish off my Araquanid here, so go ahead and say goodbye to our Araquanid. RIP, buddy, I've served well. Or they're just gonna do a power punch, which actually doesn't finish, but in any event. Ooh, that though, they are coming in with the Ferrothorn. Okay, Yeah, I'll be extra careful with how I play this. Okay, I think with that we have to say goodbye to our Swampert here. RIP, buddy, I've served well. And with that... Okay, I think it's going to be another power. I don't know if they had enough for Thunder yet. No, it's going to be Acid Spray. Okay, yeah, we're definitely fine there. The lowering of our defense is a little bit worrying, but otherwise we should be a-okay to deal with, at the very least, this Lucario. I want to believe Lucario wasn't building up that much energy, but I could be wrong. Let's see if we can go. Let's see if we can bait out the last shield with the foul play. Okay. Can we get to? Oh shoot! Ooh, I didn't expect counter to do that much damage. I thought I had more health on me. But oh yeah, that's right. The acid spray debuff. Forgot about the acid spray debuff. Gotta watch out for those debuffs, man. I totally forgot about that. Probably should have swapped out the moment the Lucario came back. But it is what it is. And in any event, GG's all around. And with that, we are starting out in the negative, which is kind of rough, but it's not a terrible negative. It's, you know, still kind of in the middle with 2 wins out of 5. And we do still get to claim this 730 Stardust as well as this rare candy. I'll definitely take that. And with that, we are now maybe roughly 2/3, 3/4 of the way to rank 18. So not bad. Oh, so we got a cool 2700 Stardust out of that as well. That's kind of nice. So right now we've started out the night with an okay 2 wins out of 5. It's still in the negative, which is not ideal, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, we still have 3 or 4 more sets left in us, so let's go ahead and jump right back into the basic rewards, jump into the Fossil Cup. And to kind of introduce the team that we are currently rocking, we are currently sitting with an Araquanid up front, with Bug Bite, Bug Buzz, and Bubble Beam. A lot of BBs on this Araquanid. Anyway, hanging out in the middle is our Shiny Flex Swampert, who is rocking Mudshot, Hydro Cannon, and Earthquake. And to close things out, we have the ever close combating Berserker, who is rocking Shadow Claw, Close Combat, and Foul Play. Alright, so that's the team that we are currently rocking. Let's see if we can pick up a positive set with this next one as we look for our first match. And first match of this set is going to be up against Alejandro. Alright, and Alejandro is going to be stirring things out with his Camry. In which case we're going to swap right on out for a Berserker. In which case they're going to swap right on out for their Mud Boy. Nobody. Okay. Alright, so I'm definitely going to want to try and utilize my shields as much as I possibly can. Because I'm pretty sure even one Hydro Cannon is going to be the end of me. That is for certain. That they're going to come in with the Hydro Cannon, into which case we get to respond with a foul play. Get that going. With that, we're actually able to clear out one of their shields, which is really nice. With that, we'll go ahead and use up my second shield, actually. I'm going to try and hope for the foul play before they get to their last... We're losing track of thought. Before they get to the last Hydro Cannon. They're going to fire out the foul play, clear out their Swampert. He's there, and with that, we just have the rest of the Skarmory to deal with. Oh, they are coming in, though, with the... I'm assuming it's going to be a Sky Attack, which might actually finish us off right here and now, so... Well, RIP, buddies. You have served well. With that, though, we are going to come in with the Swampert now. And with that, we'll go ahead and waste no time and go straight for the Hydro Cannon Spam. Fire that off their way. Clear out to their second shield. Ooh, and with that, we may be looking at a Brave Bird in our near future. Our very near future. Nope, it's going to be another Sky Attack. Gets us deep into the yellow, but otherwise we're okay. And with that, ooh, their last mon is going to be a Jellicent. Interesting. We definitely have to keep an eye out for the Shadow Balls. Yep, like that one. Unfortunately, it does look like we should be able to survive at the very least one more after this. So we have that going in for us. In the meantime, we'll fire off a Bug Buzz. I don't think it's going to do all too much damage because it is resisted, but it's the best thing we got on our arsenal right now, so fire that off their way. Oh, excuse me. And with that, they're coming in with another Shadow Ball. Ooh, getting us right into it. Pretty much ending us off right then and there. With that, can we get to an Earthquake before they get to the next move? Yes, we can. And the question is, though, do I have enough health in me to get to another Hydro Cannon before their Skarmory ends us out? Amount of health is telling me probably not. Yeah, no, it's gonna be just two, not Sky Attacks, Air Slashes there to finish us off there. So unfortunately, that's going to be loss number one to start things out. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Maybe a little bit of a risk, but I'm going to try and see if I can start things out with Berserker instead. Yeah, I think we're kind of currently sitting in a rough spot, and I'm kind of concerned about going into the negative again with this next set. So let's try and mix it up a little bit with this one. Go Berserker up front and center first, see how that works out for us. Plus, we can always rely on Araquanid as a bit of a tanky switch in if the situation calls for it. So, you know, hopefully this all works out. But in any event, match number 2 of this set is going to be against Nope, it's Nate. I don't know who we're expecting, but apparently it's not whoever we're expecting, as it is indeed Nate. And with that, Nate is going to be starting things out with a Mud Boy. Definitely not the start that I wanted. With that, we have swapped out, into which case there... Oh, nope, there they are. Okay, there we are. Alright, so with that, they're going to be swapping in for their Shadow Skarmory. Not a particularly ideal switch in for us, not gonna lie, with the Araquanid out here. So we've definitely been hard countered, actually pretty hard on this particular set. So not a particular ideal time to switch, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, we gotta play the cards we're dealt, right? Play the cards we're dealt. And in this case, we're gonna go ahead and bring back the Berserker. Into which case, we should be able to handily resist anything that the Skarmory throws our way. And with that, we're going to be able to strike back with some good old-fashioned neutral damage with a foul play. Get them well in the red there. With that, we'll go ahead and save up on our shields for now, because I think we should be good to go. Yeah, we're fine. Ooh, with that they're swapping in for the Escavalier. Can I get off? Yep, I can get off at least one close combat before my inevitable demise, so I'll take that. Fire off their way, and unfortunately say goodbye to our Berserker. that's the word I'm looking for. Oh my goodness. Say goodbye to our Berserker there. RIP, buddy. I've served well. With that, all hope lies on the Mud Boy now. It's all on Swampert to seal the deal. Right now, we're able to Hydro Cannon the they keep disappearing on me. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, they gotta fire off a Hydro Cannon. And with that, they are bringing back the Skarmory, into which case we do have Hydro Cannon at the ready there. So go ahead and fire that off their way. Clear out to their Skarmory. Ooh, with that, they do have another charge move at the ready. Is it going to be an Earthquake? I think Hydro Cannon might still perk quite a bit. Yeah. Okay, we do have Earthquake at the ready, which will do some pretty nasty neutral damage itself, but I don't think it's going to be enough to actually finish off the opposing Swampert, unfortunately. Maybe. Oh no, it is! Wow. Okay. Okay. You know what? Maybe the switch worked out after all. Okay, I had my doubts, but we made it through. Made it through. I don't know how much I want to credit it, because it did seem like our opponent was missing a couple moves here and there, which, yeah, it kind of sours the win experience if it looks like your opponent stops responding every, like, 2 seconds. But, I don't know, I'm kind of torn, because on the one hand, yeah, we ended it on, like, a hair of health on the Swampert, which is... I don't think you can get any closer unless it's a tie. But at the same time, they seem to like stop responding every like once in a while. So I'm not sure if, you know, maybe like maybe when we were experiencing lag, it might have ruined some of the, you know, we might have just copped out a win because of it. I'm not 100% sure how I really feel on that. Yeah. Sorry to spoil the close win move there, but yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if that win was warranted. But you know, at the very least, we did still get a win out of that, and still kept it close no matter what. So I'll take that. GG's all around. All right. So with that, we are currently 1-1. Let's see if we can go 2 for 1 as we go into match number 2, which is going to be up against Ultra Recon Team. Alright, Ultra Recon Team, what do you got? First matchup's going to be up against a Ludicolo. Excuse me. Just kidding, it is going to be up against a Lucario, in which case we're going to swap out for our Swampert. We'll go ahead and try and tank this out, even if it is Shadow Ball. I think we should be okay. Ooh, close combat's a different story, though. Close combat is a very different story, though. I'll give you that. I wasn't expecting a close combat to come out there. Okay, Alright, with that, I'm still going to try and tank out this next charge move. If it is close combat again, we're definitely going to be okay now. It does get us right into the yellow, which is not ideal, but, you know, it is what it is. In any event, we'll go ahead and fire off a Bubble Beam their way. And that way we're able to finish off the rest of the Lucario that way. And with that, next one we have to deal with is going to be the Reggie. And with that, we can go ahead and fire off another Bubble Beam their way. Not really do all too much in terms of damage, but at the very least, you know, reduce their... Well, I was going to say reduce their attack if by a little bit, but they have opted to swap back in for the Ludicolo, into which case we have opted to swap back in for the Berserker. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so we've double nuked ourselves out of there, so now it's just a 1v1. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to beat this Registeel with the remainder of my health of Araquanid. But you better believe I'm gonna try. We're far off of Bug Buzz. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna finish off the Reggie. Maybe we'll take off their last shield. I don't have a feeling. Nope, they're gonna tank him. Alright, with that, we accept our loss here. RIP's there. But nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, we are currently sitting at 1 win and 2 losses. Currently back in the negative, but let's see if we can once again tie everything back up with 2 and 2 as we look to our 4th match, which is going to be up against Can't See Me 32. Alright, Can't See Me, what do you got? First matchup's going to be up against a Lucario. Okay. Okay, we're going to actually swap right on in for the Araquanid. In which case, even if they are packing close combat, again, we should be able to handle it just fine. It's going to be Power Up Punch. And that, they're going to swap right on in for a Jellicent. Okay. They've opted to actually shield out that attack. Anyway, we'll go ahead and try and tank out this next attack. I'm assuming it's going to be a Shadow Ball, possibly? Yep, going straight for the Shadow Ball. Alright, we'll handle that. But we probably do want to shield out the second one, if anything. Hopefully we don't run into... Or we might just let our Araquanid bite the dust. I'm not 100% sure which way I want to go about that. But... I'm sure we'll find out the decision soon. Alright, let the Araquanid bite the dust it is. RIP, buddy, you have served well. And with that, I'm going to come back in with the Berserker. And with that, now we'll go ahead and shield up here. And with that, we're going to fire off a Shadow Ball. And with that, we're able to Shadow Claw the rest of their Jellicent right on out of here. Ooh, and with that, their next mon is going to be the Stunfisk of the Galarian variety. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and swap right on in for my Srumpet. In which case, I'm going to try and tank out this next move, even if it is Earthquake. It's going to hurt a lot, but we should be able to survive it, I'm assuming. Oop, there we go. Oop, and Lucario has returned to the battlefield. In which case, I'm going to go ahead and fire off an Earthquake to get them right on out of here. Peace on out. Like that. Might be putting a lot of risk in just going straight for the close combat, but we're going for them. Hit them hard with the close combat. Ooh, and with that, we are actually able to clear out the rest of the Steel Pancake and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this. Victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so now we find ourselves in familiar territory with 2 wins and 2 losses. Let's see if we can bounce it out. Secure ourselves a positive set as we go into our last match against Prado Bunch of Numbers. Alright, Prado, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Lucario once again. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and swap right on out for the Araquanid once again. And with that, they have opted to stick it out with Lucario. Let's see what kind of moves the Lucario is packing today. And with that, I'll go ahead and strike first with a Bubble Beam. And with that, they've opted to swap right on out for the Jellicent. And with that, let's go ahead and fire off another Bubble Beam. Just lower their attack if by a little bit. We're prepped and ready there. With that, we'll go ahead and tank out a... I believe if it is Shadow Ball, we should be okay. Probably like right in the red, if anything. Oh, nope, still in the yellow. Okay, now in the red. Okay, we got the Bug Buzz buzzing. Let's go ahead and fire that off their way. It's going to be resisted, but should do some decent damage, I'm hoping. Gets them right into the yellow. It's very nice. That we're going to keep on bug biting our way through. I think Jellicent is now going to finish us off with what I'm assuming is a Shadow Ball. Yep. RIP's there. With that, we'll come back in with the Berserker, who is able to Shadow Claw the rest of the Jellicent right on out of here. And with that, ooh, next mon is going to be a Slowpoke. Okay. Okay. Points for Spice today. I like it. I like it. And with that, we are able to clear out their final shield, which is really nice. And we'll go ahead and use up my first shield here. Alright, coming in with the Psy Shock. We don't have to worry too much about that. That's kind of good. Ooh, can we? Yep, we can. Shadow Claw the rest of the Slowpoke right on out of here. And now Lucario has returned to the field. I am going to go ahead and shield out here because I want to actually be able to fire off that close combat like they're doing. I see we both had the same idea. The only unfortunate thing is I had a shield. Fire off our close combat, clear out the Lucario, and secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Also, apologies to the Stunfisk from earlier. Condolences to the family. I shall be sure to send my regards. Maybe some kind of gift, I don't know. Shiny Jellicent. Shiny Jellicent's always nice. I don't recall them being blue though, but hey. No. And yeah, that the Slowpoke came in very handy for us at the very end there. I appreciate that they attempted the Spice, but we managed to the Spice paid out in our favor, I guess, this time around. Which gave us a positive set of the night with 3 wins out of 5. Into which case we can go ahead and claim this 730 Stardust as well as a Sinnoh Stone. That was nice. And we get ourselves a Phalanx. They're bringing in the Gen 8 mons. Personally, I really mind getting myself a Wooloo at some point, but they have the pink version, but the blue looks cool. I don't remember how each one looks. The blue kind of goes off on a teal vibe, I think, if I remember correctly. If that's the one I'm thinking of, then yeah, the blue shiny is dope. I can't remember what the pink one was. Is it like a slightly like an orangish maybe? I don't remember. Sorry, my memory on shiny colors. Yeah, aquamarine green. Okay. Yeah, it is a really nice. The blue, the shiny they put on the blue one is a really nice one. I'll give you that. I could go for a shiny Jellicent of some kind. I don't know if I have. I don't think I have. But what we do have is maybe like 1 or 2 matches in us before you reach rank 18. Heyo. So we're good there. Yeah, I don't think I have a shiny Jellicent. No. We have the Hundo, which I'm pretty happy about, but no shinies under our belt. Anywho. Alright. So kind of balance things out amongst the two sets tonight. We got ourselves a little bit in the negative with 2 wins out of 5 in the set 1, and then a little bit in the positive with 3 wins out of 5 in set 2. So perfectly balanced, as I guess all things should be. But yeah, we still have 3. I have a Hundo Frillish I will exile at some point for some fun. Ooh. Let me know how that goes. That sounds like some spice waiting to happen there. Do I have any? Oh, I know, plans are already in the. Never mind. Yeah, I wish you best of luck with the Hundo Frillish. Are you keeping it as a Frillish and you're just gonna max it out? Run the Frillish, see how the pre-evolution works. I want to see how that goes. That sounds exciting. And then eventually, if you're feeling bringing it into the Ultra, I'm assuming Frillish, yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be dope to see. I was gonna say, if you like keep it slightly underleveled, you can then take your Hundo Frillish and then evolve it to a Hundo Jellicent and then automatically make it eligible for Ultra League. But I think if you max it out, I think it goes over, if I remember correctly. Alright. Oh yeah. So keep it roughly about... Only spend 326,000 and 238 candy and 118. He's XL Chin Chow. Nice. Yeah, who needs Lantern when you have XL Chin Chow? That's the real way to go. Go the Ash Ketchum route. You know, we just power up them at their base form. We don't need to evolve. Who decided Lantern is meta when Chin Chow's where it's at? This sounds fun. I'm still trying to find my way into the meta, so I'm kind of strapped on Dust, but level 5,000 Pikachu can't be stopped. Can't be stopped. You know, even in OG, it found a way to beat ground types in the form of a Rhydon. So you know, it's beyond game mechanics at this point. But yeah, in any event. But yeah. So yeah, if you ever build up a full-on team of XO pre-evolved Mons, just for the fun of it, I can deem it the Ash Ketchum team or something and just rock all the pre-evolutions up to victory. I don't know how many other Pokemon it had that Ash Ketchum had that stayed in a pre-evolution. I think a lot of them evolved all the way with the exception of Pikachu. He's Pelipper, Berserker, Lucario for this cup. Meta is all over the place though. So I've seen. I heard I think it was Ferrothorn and Double Mud Boy was kind of a popular one for a little bit. But yeah, you gotta keep an eye out for some of the grass ones, especially for my team, because that can pack quite a punch. Ferrothorn feels like a pretty nasty matchup for my if we stick with Araquanid up at the front, I think Thunder can probably take a good chunk out of my Araquanid, if I remember correctly. So I'm a little concerned about running into that, but I don't have a good Ferrothorn, unfortunately. And I feel like I haven't seen too many Ferrothorns so far. knock on wood. I'm assuming after I said that, I'm not just going to run into every team with a Ferrothorn. But, you know, I do think I have a Ferrothorn I probably could use. Yeah, it's okay. 1484. Oh, well. Maybe it's a little more than okay, at least IV-wise. Well, it's not, meta. Cradily looks like, infantry for a core breaker. Cradily is a good... I always like running Cradily. Whenever Cradily has a chance to shine, honestly, it's a good day for a Cradily. I have a soft spot for Cradily. I don't know. It just seems like a Pokemon that deserves its time in the spotlight. It needs its times to shine. And I feel like these themed cups, whenever Cradily is available, is always a good time. That and Vigoroth. I feel like Cradily has that it could just be me, but it feels like Cradily has that same theme cup luck as, or maybe a slightly like lesser version of luck as Vigoroth does when theme cups come around. Not super lucky with a rank 4 Shadow Cradily, expensive. Ah, yeah. Shadows be pricey. Shadows be pricey. But hey, if you get lucky with some good IVs and you know you can fully capitalize on the extra power. You can never really properly utilize Shadow Pokemon, admittedly for myself. I don't know. Yeah, maybe someday I'll dive into the Shadow route. I'll dive into the Shadow Realm, and yeah, we'll get into some Shadow teams eventually. But oh, good point, Yuri Avenger. Let's see some battles. It's starting to get later into the day. We can hang out and chat after this next set, I guess, or in between battles. But I appreciate you rooting for me. I shall root for you and your Exo Frillish in future battles. But anyway, I guess for now, we'll go ahead and jump back into set 3. Let's see if we can get ourselves another positive set going as we jump back into the Fossil Cup. I do want to do a quick reintroduction to the team out here. This time around, we're going to be starting out with our Steel Cat in the form of Berserker, who is rocking Shadow Claw, Close Combat, and Foul Play. Hanging out still comfortably in the middle is our Shiny Flex Swampert, who's rocking Mudshot, Hydro Cannon, and Earthquake. And to close it all out, we have the tank itself, Araquanid, rocking Bug Bite, Bug Buzz, and Bubble Beam. A lot of BBs. Still a lot of BBs coming from this Araquanid. Should really name it BB. Anyway, we can do that later. For now, let's go ahead and look for our first match of the set and see how we do. Okay, and with that, match number 1 of this set is going to be against Race Car 37373. A lot of race cars. We're also going to be starting things out with an Escavalier. Rocking that counter, which I don't want to deal with. They are instead going to bring in another counter user in the form of Lucario. Okay. With that, we'll go ahead and try and tank this out. Even if it is Shadow Ball or Close Combat, we should be able to handle it just fine. Power Up Punch. It's fine. We're all fine here. With that though, they do get the power up, the attack buff, but we're going to go ahead and just nope that attack buff right on out of here. Bring things back into equilibrium. Bring it all back to the default settings here. We'll go ahead and strike back with another attack debuff in the form of another Bubble Beam. That they're definitely packing some punches out here. I am gonna go ahead and save up my shields just to let's see what they got. Oh, they're bringing it back to the default once again with another power up punch. With with that, oh, they're hitting us with a regular powered attack at this point. What kind of attack is it? It's going to be an aura sphere. Ooh, okay. I dig it. I dig it. And with that, ooh. I don't know if I had just enough to get to aura sphere, so I'm going to go ahead and shield out here. Nope, it's going to be a power punch. Didn't really need to worry too much about the shield. It's rather unfortunate, but it is what it is. In any event, our next mon we're going to deal with is going to be a Quagsire. It's the battle of various mud boys. The good news is we don't really have to worry all too much about their Stone Edge. Mud Bomb did get boosted and is going to hit us with some neutral damage, so we'll see how well we handle that. One thing I have to admit with the team that they have brought out here is purely the fact that they really don't want to deal with steel types, considering the amount of counter damage that they have opted to put, counter and ground, fighting and ground damage that they've opted to put into this team. They just wanted to nope out every single steel type they can. Fair enough. Probably encountered enough Registeels to hold them over like forever. Anyway, with that, we are able to get to another foul play with our Berserker against this Cavalier. Is it enough? Gets them on red, but otherwise... Ooh, that's going to be a no-go. Ooh, they might have... Yeah, they did have enough for it. They did have enough for a charge move, so unfortunately we are going to be saying goodbye to our Swampert here, and unfortunately going to be losing out on match number 1 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so not off to a particularly great start. We are currently 0-1, but plenty of opportunities to bounce back. Well played by them, GG's. Yeah, they played well. They really played really well. Can't argue. But let's see how this next opponent plays as we go against the Santagon. The Santagon as our next opponent. And we're going to be starting things out with an Empoleon. The Gen 4 starter has arrived and it's bringing the waterfall. Definitely coming in guns a-blazing with all that water. And I'd probably put good money on it packing Hydro Cannon and probably Aerial Ace. I'm assuming. And I'm assuming this next one's going to be Hydro Cannon, considering, well, I think they cost about the same as Aerial Ace, so you might as well just fire off the... You might as well just go for the Hydro Cannon, right? Might as well. And we're going to strike back in with another foul play, in which case we're going to go ahead and swap right on in for the Araquanid to bug bite the rest of the Empoleon right on out of here. And with that, it's the battle against the Ghost Jelly in the form of Jellicent. And with that, let's go ahead and kick things off with a real quick attack debuff. That. I'm assuming there's going to be a Shadow Ball heading our way. Should get us right into the... not red, into the yellow, if anything. And with that, I think we should be able to tank out one more Shadow Ball, if anything. We're about to find out. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay. Like that, we're gonna come in with the Bugaboos. Do we take out the last shield, or do we take out a good chunk of health? Decent chunk of health, okay. Oh, we're actually able to lower the defense by a little bit. Take that. With that, let's go ahead and bring back... Ooh, shoot! Okay. They capitalize on the arrival of my Berserker very quickly. And with that... This may be the worst. Okay. I'm about to say, like, if they went straight for the Hail Mary, like, close combat, that would have been the worst saving of my shield I've ever done in my entire time. playing through these matches, but we get to save it for a little bit longer. We get to save it for a little bit longer. Alright, with that, we're gonna waste no time here because counter is chipping away at my health pretty quickly. So go ahead and fire off another Hydro Cannon their way. Clear out their Lucario. And with that, ooh, they did have the charge move at the ready. And I think even if it is Surf, it's gonna finish us off here. Nope, it's gonna be Shadow Ball, which is enough to finish us off here. So unfortunately, tried to keep it close. Well, kept it close, but unfortunately, unable to seal the deal there. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so right now we are currently 0-2. Definitely not an ideal place to be, but still a chance to bounce back. Let's see if we can as we jump into match number 3 against Canavan Ratti. Alright, Canavan, what do you got? First match is going to be up against the Pelipper. Okay. Not bad for us. Not too bad. I think for the most part they're probably just going to run on the... Oh! That's a different story. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and swap right on in from my Araquanid. This is the best of ideas. Probably not, considering I'm still taking super effective damage from their electric attacks, but, you know. I'd rather my Araquanid go against the Lantern than Araquanid going against the Pelipper, if I have to be honest with you. Plus we're able to get a little bit of extra like neutral damage in before inevitable demise with our bug bites here. And with that, we unfortunately do now say goodbye to our Araquanid here. RIP, buddy, you have served well. I know you live. Okay, now we say goodbye. RIP, buddy, you have served well. With that though, I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Swampert. We know it's going to be Surf. It's going to still hit us with some pretty nasty neutral damage, but otherwise we should be okay. Okay, maybe not as nasty of neutral damage as I thought it would be. Yeah, I'm going to have to shield here. And with that, we're going to come back in with our Berserker. In which case, they're going to strike back. I'm assuming it's going to be another Weather Ball. Yep. Ooh, that's quite a bit. More than I thought it would. Just a tad bit concerning. Okay, with that, then we'll go ahead and strike back with a foul play. Ooh, get them well into the red. Ooh, unfortunately, I think this is where we're going to be saying goodbye to our Berserker now. RIP, buddy, you have served well. That. We're able to mud shot the rest of the Pelipper right on out of here. Ooh, okay. Last mon's gonna be Lucario. I want to play this. Woo! You do have enough for Hydro. I'm not sure. Lucario's a pretty glass cannon, so it might be okay, but I'm not 100%. Ooh. Ooh. Ever so close. We were indeed able to finish up Lucario and came ever so close to finish up the Lantern, but unfortunately, we are once again unable to seal the deal. Seems to be the story of tonight with this set. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, unfortunately, we are going to be... That does mean that we are going to be ending this in a negative... set no matter what, as we are now 0-3. I will go ahead and maybe switch Swampert up front this time. So, initial set was 2-3 with Araquanid up front. Second set was 3-2 with Berserker up front. But now with Berserker up front, we also are 0-3. So, maybe this time around, it's Swampert's time to shine at the front. Who knows? Who knows? Let's see how it works out. And with that, we're jumping into match number 4, which is going to be against Goldie Godum. Alright, Goldie Godum, what do you got? First matchup's going to be up against a Ludi Colo. Definitely not a particularly good start there. But it's okay, we can swap right on in for the Araquanid. Araquanid is able to do some pretty good super effective damage with Bug Bite against the Ludicolo while taking neutral damage with the Razor Leaf. But now it's time for us to take out, or to take on, the Jellicent. And with that, I'm assuming a Shadow Ball is in our near future. So go ahead and... oh no, it's going to be Surf. Okay, we're fine there. That works out for me. That works out for me. Let's go ahead and strike back with a Bug Buzz. Do we take out a shield or do we do good damage? Shield it is, okay. And we actually lowered the defense, so I'll take that. With that... shield out here. Yep, it's gonna be Shadow Ball. Okay. I'm assuming we're not going to be able to get to another Bug Bite in time, so we'll go ahead and fire off a Bubble Beam their way. Lower their attack by a little bit more. And now we say goodbye to our Araquanid here. R.I.P. buddy, have served well. There we go. And with that, we're coming in hot with the Berserker. Ooh, with that, they're coming in hot-er with a Lucario. Go ahead and waste no time here. Go straight for the close combat. Get them right on out of here. And with that, Ludicolo has returned to the battlefield. In which case, we're going to go ahead and strike back with a foul play. Get their Ludicolo right on out of here, and with that, I'll go ahead and bring in Swampert as the grand finale. I will go ahead and shield out here. It's gonna be Surf, okay. See if we can finish things off with the Hydro Cannon. I think Jellicent's low enough that we can finish it with the Hydro. It looks like we were like one away from Earthquake, but fortunately for us, we were able to Hydro Cannon the rest of the Jellicent right on out of here, and we were indeed able to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. So on the plus side, it does look like the switch out for Swampert at the front actually worked out in this particular scenario, despite the Ludicolo matchup. So I'll take it. Alright, but now we are 1-3, still ending on a negative, but do we at least get 2-3? Find out as we go into our final match of this set, which is going to be up against Estella Toro 69. Nice. Anyway, alright, Estella, what do you got? First matchup's going to be up against a Lucario. And with that, they have opted to stick out in the battle with their Lucario. They do have 5 counters, I believe in, so they might have just enough to get a close combat and dip ready to go. Just in case, I'm gonna go ahead and shield right here. Let's see what you got. Yep, it is indeed a close combat. They got a close combat and dip. There we go. With that, we can go ahead and swap right on out for our Berserker, who's able to handle the Razor Leafs. Okay. Doesn't seem all too happy with dealing with the Razor Leafs, but otherwise we're still hanging in there, so I'll take it. And with that, try and tank out this next move. It's gonna be Energy Ball. Can we survive? No, unfortunately not. RIP's there. Anyway, we'll go ahead and bring in the Araquanid to Bug Bite the rest of the Ludicolo right on out of here. And with that, what is your final oh no, it's going to be Lucario's return to the battlefield. Alright, so we know one of the moves that Lucario is packing is close combat. If they do fire close combat at us again, we should be able to survive, albeit at half health. But yeah, even if it is Shadow Ball, I think we'll be relatively okay. Okay, it's gonna be Power Up Punch. That's not bad. Yeah, we're gonna chill out here. A boosted up close combat has me a little bit nervous, not gonna lie to you. Oh, and the last mon's gonna be Exadrill. Okay. Another Bubble Beam before they get to the next move. Looks like we can. Going in on a double debuff out here. And getting them well into the red too. I'll take that. Thank you. And the big question is, do they have enough for 2 charge moves, or are they just hitting us with 1? Just 1 for now, I guess. Okay. Aha! Alright, so we are able to munch out the rest of the Exadrill right on out of here, and with the Lucario returning, we're hitting them straight with an Earthquake. Getting the Lucario right on out of here. And with that, we do indeed secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, looks like a Swampert lead is in our... Makes it a good place for us. At least for the end of the set anyway. So while we did end in a negative, we may have found ourselves a pretty good formula for our team, but we'll find out in the future sets. For now, we can go ahead and claim this 730 Stardust as well as this rare candy. 3 rare candies. We'll definitely take that. And in any event, we have made our way over to rank 18, so definitely take that as well, along with that 2940 Stardust. So dope. Alright, cool. So with that... Alright, real quick water break. Always remember to stay hydrated. Alright, there we go. Alright, so definitely hanging out in the middle with these Fossil Cup sets. Started out a little bit in the negative with 2 wins out of 5 in set 1. Dipped a little bit into the positive with 3 wins out of 5 in set 2. And then went back down a little bit into the negative with 2 wins out of 5 in set 3. So, if at the very least it's proving that we're fairly consistent. So, can't argue with that. But, still have 2 sets left in us at the very least, so let's go ahead and jump right back into the basic rewards, jump into the Fossil Cup, and to kind of go over the team that we have been rocking for tonight once again. Starting things out now is our shiny flex in the form of Swampert, who is rocking Mudshot, Hydro Cannon, and Earthquake. Excuse me. The Mon that has now taken the comfortable middle spot is our Iron Cat, or our Steel Cat, I'm sorry, Berserker, who's rocking Shadow Claw, Close Combat, and Foul Play. And at the very back, we have ourselves Araquanid, who is rocking Bug Bite, Bug Buzz, and Bubble Beam. Alright, so this is the team that we have been rocking. Now with Swampert at the front, let's see if we're able to get ourselves into a pretty good rhythm. Maybe. We'll find out once we get into these matches. Right, and match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Scamita. Alright, Scamita, what do you got? First matchup's going to be up against a Pelipper. Oh, buddy. Okay. Not sure 100% where I want to go with this, actually. I could try and swap in for the Berserker. The Weather Balls are definitely going to hurt quite a bit, but otherwise I think we should be relatively okay. In any event, we do have the ever-trusty Hydro Cannon spam under our belt, so we can go ahead and try and fire that off as much as we can before our inevitable demise. Alright, they have been building up energy like crazy, so I'm assuming Weather Ball in our future? Yep. Weather Ball, and I'm assuming could be a second Weather Ball for all I know, but just in case it's Hurricane. Nope, they're going for the 1-2 with the Hurricane. Ooh, and with that they swapped out for the Ferrothorn, into which case we swapped out for the Berserker. Okay. Now that's a switch out. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a foul play, able to clear out shield number 1. The only thing I'm a little worried about is the possible neutral damage that we might be receiving from Thunder. How well do we handle? And with that, why not throw all our cards on the table, right? Just go straight for the close combat. Okay, yeah. Gonna be what sacrifices our second shield. They now have a decent amount of energy under their belt. So I'm assuming next move they're probably trying to... Oh, okay. Alright, I'm assuming Thunder is in our near future. Let's see how well we handle that. Just about half health. Fair enough, fair enough. Ooh, and with that, they're coming in with an Ice Fang Mavile. That's something I'm expecting to encounter today, but here we are. Anyway, we do have Earthquake at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that off their way. That clear out their Mavile real quick. Ooh, with that, they do have enough energy for another Power Whip. I'm assuming it's Power Whip. Yep. We are able to finish off my Swampert there. RIP, buddy, I've served well. And with that... Oof. We do have Bubble Beam. I'm not sure... Ferrothorn is really low on health, but I'm not sure if that low on health. Ooh, barely. Oh, there we go. But we are able to Bug Bite the rest of the Ferrothorn right off here. And with that, final mon we have to deal with is going to be a Pelipper. Can we Bug Bite it out? Yes, we can. Woo! Ooh, cutting it very close to the wire there, but we are indeed able to Bug Bite the rest of the Pelipper and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. I don't know if I can recover from that. But anyway, we are currently sitting at positive 1-1. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 as we go into our next match of the set, which is going to be up against Lil Ahigel 69. It's not sus at all. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Ludicolo. In which case, we're going to go ahead and bring in the Araquanid, into which case they're going to bring in the Quagsire. So that's where we should be able to handle their Mud Bombs just fine. The Stone Edge, on the other hand, might be a little bit of a worrisome attack to deal with. We should be able to handle at least one Stone Edge, I'm assuming, unshielded. Should get us to about, I want to believe, half health. Oh, Mud Bomb, yeah, Mud Bomb, sorry. Don't need to worry about Mud Bomb. With that though, we'll go ahead and strike back with another Bubble Beam. Just get a little extra attack debuff there, just to make sure, you know, we're able to survive a little. Our chances of survival are a little bit better, hopefully. Oh, it's gonna be another Mud Bomb, so again, don't need to worry too much about that. Ooh, but this could be the Stone Edge we've been waiting for. Nope, it's gonna be another Mud Bomb. Okay. Now this could be the Stone Edge that we've been waiting for. Nope, the Mud Bomb. All in on the Mud Bombs right now, okay. Maybe they don't have Stone Edge on their Quagsire. Maybe. Does make things fortunate for us, though, if that's the case. And in any event, we are able to Bug Bite the rest of the Quagsire right on out of here. And the next model we have to deal with is going to be the Stunfisk of the Galarian variety. With that, once again, we're going straight in for the buffs. And with that, I think we can now say goodbye to our Araquanid here. Or not. Oh my goodness. Ooh, this might have been a mistake. Yeah, this is a mistake. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. That's on me. I read into that terribly. At the very least, I'll fire off a Hydro Cannon just to get off a Hydro Cannon. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in the Berserker now. And with that, let's gather up as much energy as we can. We'll go ahead and shield out here. What's it gonna be? Energy Ball? Blizzard. Ooh. Would have been resisted, but otherwise we were able to handle that. We probably would have been able to handle it just fine. Well, anyway, the Stunfisk of the Galarian variety has returned to the battlefield. Let's go ahead and waste no time here. Go straight for the foul play. Take out the shield. Now we have close combat at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. And I believe this should be just enough to finish it off. Yes, it is. Alright, so with that, we are able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Excuse me. Alright, so with that, we are currently sitting in a good place. We're 2 for 2. Let's see if we can go 3 for 3. As we go against Mr. Knickerbocker for match number 3. Alright, first matchup is going to be against the Sand Slash of the Alolan Shadow variety. Oh, buddy, okay. Ooh, with that, they're going to swap up for a Poliwhirl. Okay. Interesting. With that, I'm going to go ahead and swap out for an Araquanid. I actually don't know what to expect out of for that matter, a Purified Poliwhirl. Ooh, that's going to be the return. That's going to be a return on investment right there. I respect that. It's the fastest return I think I've seen. Well, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and Bug Bite away at the rest of the Poliwhirl. Yep, there we go, before it gets to another return. And with that, ooh, it's the return of the Sand Slash of the Alolan variety. What are you packing? It does Ice Punch. Handle that just fine. With that, we'll go ahead and get a little debuffs in here and there, just to get a little bit of debuffs in. Might as well. Also packs a little bit of neutral damage while we're at it. That's kind of nice. With that, we'll go ahead and hit it. Go double or nothing on the beams. And with that, they're coming back in with the Scavalor. Those counters are definitely a hurting. Not gonna lie, those counters are a hurting. And with that, we're coming with a Hydro Cannon. Will they use the shield as well? Yes, they will. Okay. Okay, will they keep the shield for the last one, or are they going to use it for the Escavalier? Escavalier it is. Okay. To our last Hydro Cannon. Yes, we can. Hydro Cannon spam lives on. what is this sand slash throwing at me? I'm a little concerned, not gonna lie. Oh, it's gonna be Blizzard. Oh my goodness. Oh, Well. Ah, man. Woo! We kept it a little. We kept it close there, but the shadow sand slash, paid off in the end. It got us good. It got us good. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, we are currently sitting at 2 wins and 1 loss. Still staying in the positive. Let's see if we can keep it in the positive as we go into match number 4. It's going to be against Mysterio, 3107. Mysterio was into the whole Team Rocket biz. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Ferrothorn, which is I'm going to go ahead and swap right on out for my Araquanid. Alright, we should be able to take neutral damage from Power Whip. Thunder is definitely going to hurt quite a bit though. Power Whip we're able to handle relatively okay. With that though, we'll go ahead and fire off a Bubble Beam their way. It's going to be resisted, but it is going to debuff their attack by a little bit. There we go. And we don't have to worry as much. I think we do still have to worry a little bit about if it's going to be Thunder. It's going to be Thunder. Okay, with that, we do have another Bubble Beam at the ready. Are they assuming Bubble Beam, or are they assuming I've charged enough for Bug Bite? They want to take the chance. I respect that. That's pretty much how I went about it. Not gonna lie. Nah. If it's Araquanid's time, it's Araquanid's time. Unfortunately, it's not Araquanid's time, and we are actually able to fire off a Bug Bite. Hey, well, the attack debuffs paid off. And with that, oh, sorry, Bug Buzz. Might be. And with that, I'm gonna bring in the Berserker, into which case they're bringing in Lucario, into which case I'm gonna nope that Lucario right on out of here with a close combat. And now we have a Pelipper to deal with. We'll try and shield out here. I'm not sure. They might already have the double Weather Ball at the ready. Yep, they had another Weather Ball at the ready. So we might just be saying goodbye, unfortunately, to our Pelipper here. Not Pelipper, our Berserker here. RIP, buddy, you served well. Ooh, is this next one gonna be Is this next one gonna be Hurricane? This might be Hurricane. Oh no, it's gonna be Weather Ball. Okay. Still hurts quite a bit, not gonna lie. The question is, how well does Hydro Cannon fire? Okay, fair enough to get there. Ooh, okay. So we're gonna be saying goodbye to our Swampert, unfortunately. Do I have enough in me in my Araquanid to finish things off? Oh! The answer is yes. The answer is yes. Oh my goodness. I wasn't expecting it to play out the way it did. Oh my goodness. But good news is we are able to seal the deal in this match. Secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh. Whew, okay. Was not ready for that. I'm gonna need a drink of water. Hang on. Hang on. Oh. Gotta stay hydrated, especially after moments like that. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay. Well. Okay. Okay. Anyway. So the good news is no matter what, we're in the positive. We have 3 wins and 1 loss under our belt. 1 more match left. Might as well see if we can go for the 4-1 as we look for our final match of the set. Alright, that last match of this set is going to be up against Damien K666. Alright, Damien, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against the Pelipper. We got to swap out for a... Excuse me. For a swap out. Nice, I'm going to swap out for my Araquanid. Now with that, I'm going to try and tank out. Let's see how well we handle whatever move Swampert's throwing our way. It's going to be Surf. Okay. I will admit, Surf is definitely not something I was expecting. But is it going to be double Surf? Or do they have something bigger in mind? Nope, it's going to be another Surf. Does get me well in right towards the edge of yellow. We are still in the green, which is nice. But otherwise, we are able to finish off the rest of the Swampert. But now... the Pelipper has returned. We are able to fire off a bubble beam their way, lower their attack if by a little bit. Might as well fire off another bubble beam their way just to lower their attack if by a little bit. So right now their attack is resisted. Well, my attacks are resisted, I'm sorry. But the good news is we're not one and done by the weather ball, so that's kind of nice. We do have to keep an eye out though for okay, so we've pretty much like tanked their attack to absolute oblivion. Alright, but with that, let's go ahead and waste no time here. Go straight for the close combat and drip. I'm gonna waste no time now and go straight for the Hydro Cannon. Let's get them all in the red. Perfect. We'll go ahead and start shielding up here because definitely don't want to have to deal with whatever moves they're throwing our way. Okay, it's gonna be Rock Slide. This next one might be Earthquake. If it is though, then I accept the loss of my Swampert here. RIP, buddy, you've served well. And with that, I'm coming back in with the Berserker. Now the big question is, can I get to foul play before they get to their next moves? They got Weather Ball going. Ooh, is this going to be hurt? Well, if it is Hurricane, I should be able to resist it. How well I'm going to resist it is another question entirely. Okay, not bad. We are still in the red. We do still have enough energy. We have the ability to fire off a foul play. We finish off the Pelipper. Secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Woo. A lot of close calls on that one, but we were able to seal ourselves a very positive set on this one with 4 wins out of 5. So with that, we can go ahead and claim this 770 Stardust, this 1 rare candy. That's nice. We get ourselves a Marini. There we go, so it's a brand new Marini. Transfer out. We also claim these 3 rare candies as well. And with that, we are now maybe about a quarter or fifth of the way to rank 19. And we also got ourselves a cool 34-30 Stardust out of that. So quite a ways to go before we get to rank 19, but it's to be expected. It's the rank right before the ELOs, so gotta work hard at that. Alright. Anyway. So, yeah. Best out of the night so far. So with that, just to recap how the night has been going so far, we started out a little bit in the negative with 2 wins out of 5. Increased ourselves up to the little bit in the positive with 3 wins out of 5. Dipped back down a little bit to the negative with 2 wins out of 5. And have shot ourselves up with a very much in the positive with 4 wins out of 5 in this past set. So with that, I think we'll go ahead and finish off one last set. See how well we do. See if we can keep the positive momentum going, or if we're, you know, I'm not going to jinx it. Hopefully, we're able to keep up a positive set as we look for our final match of the night. With that, we'll go ahead and jump into the basic rewards. Jump into Fossil Cup. Excuse me. And with that, just to kind of recap the team that we have been using. Starting things out with our shiny flex in the form of Swampert, who is rocking Mudshot, Hydro Cannon, and Earthquake. Hanging out in the center, we have ourselves Berserker, who is rocking Shadow Claw, Coast Combat, and Foul Play. And to close everything out, we have ourselves Araquanid, who is rocking Bug Bite, Bug Buzz, and Bubble Beam. Alright, the team all set, ready to go. Let's see how we do in our final set of the night. Hoping for good things. Anyway, match number 1 of this set is going to be against Chris Mikey. Ooh, rocking the Christmas gear in July. I can respect that. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against the Brastrodon. Pretty good start for us, all things considered. And with that, they're going to swap out for a Shadow Swampert, into which case we're going to swap in for our Araquanid. We're going to try and tank this out. We should be able to handle anything. Even if it is Sludge Wave, it's still going to hurt quite a bit, but otherwise, okay. It is Sludge Wave first and foremost, and otherwise we are still sitting at half health, which is not the most ideal, but it is, you know, we're still kicking. We're still kicking. Anyway, we're going to fire off a Bubble Beam, lower their attack, if by a little bit. With that, I'm assuming they don't have enough for a Sludge Wave yet. Yep, it's going to be Hydro Cannon. We're able to handle that relatively okay. We are pretty deep into the red now, but we do have just enough health to fire off another Bubble Beam their way. Hope for some pretty good neutral damage, or a shield, or at the very least, no matter what, we're taking their attack power with us. The attack power is coming with me. And with that, they're going to fire off another Hydro Cannon, clear out our Araquanid. RIP, buddy, I've served well. And with that, we can bring back Swampert to a Mudshot the rest of their Swampert right on out of here. And that is the return of the Brastrodon. Now we're going straight in for the Hydro Cannon. And with that, we're going to go straight in for another Hydro Cannon. We take out the shield now? I don't know. We just take out the Brastrodon. Okay. You can respect that. And with that, the final mon that we have to deal with is going to be the Stunfisk of the Galarian variety, but they have opted to call it a night. Which means we are able to start things out with a... I don't know why I blanked out on the word. Start things out with a win here. GG's. GG's all around. Sorry, it's been a night. It's been a day. What can I say? Anyway. Alright, so with that, we are currently sitting at 1-1. Let's see if we can double it up 2 for 2 as we go into our next match, which is up against XX Levi Taito. XX Levi Taito, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Lucario. so they do have 6 counters in them, so I'm assuming they may be looking at a close combat and dip. Possibly? A little hard to tell, admittedly. I'm gonna go ahead and use up my shield here, just in case. It's gonna be a power-up punch. Ooh, and with that, they're gonna swap out for the Ferrothorn. Okay. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and swap right on out for my Berserker. And with that, if anything, I'm assuming Thunder might do some pretty nasty neutral damage, probably get me well into the red, but otherwise we are fortunately resisting their grass-type moves right now, so we're okay on that in that regard. Let's see how we handle this next move. It's going to be Thunder. Okay, gets us well into the yellow. Alright. Now we're ahead and shield out here because I've invested a lot of energy into these next few moments. Okay. What's coming up first? What's coming up first? Is it Lucario? It is Lucario. Yep. Okay, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Araquanid, who should be able to handle anything Lucario throws our way. We won't really be able to dish out too much damage to them, but for the most part we're able to handle their attacks pretty well. Speaking of handling their attacks pretty well, their next mon is going to be a Swampert of the Shadow variety. And don't get me wrong, it's still going to hurt quite a bit, but otherwise I think we should be relatively okay. Let's see what their Shadow Swampert is packing. It's going to be Earthquake. Let's get us right into the red. Oof. Very little health left to spare there, but just enough to fire off one last Bubble Beam. Oh, actually, I think they got me here. I don't have enough health in my Swampert to finish off the Hydro Cannon, and I don't have enough health in my Araquanid to finish off their Swampert, so the Swampert got the double on that one. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, we are currently now tied 1-1. Let's see if we can double it. Let's see if we can go 2 for 1 as we go into our next match of this set. Whoever it may be. There you go. Alright, so match number 3 of this set is going to be up against OG Bernie Johnson. Not just fighting any Bernie Johnson, it's the OG Bernie Johnson, who is rocking a Ludicolo. Okay, and with that, I'm going to dump on out of there for my Araquanid. Okay, with that, we gain ourselves quite a good amount of energy. Let's go ahead and fire off a Bubble Beam their way. Okay, and they've opted not to use the shield there, which is fine. I think I will actually use up my first shield here. I'm assuming this next one's going to be Energy Ball. Yep. Here, what else do I know? Probably Ice Beam, if anything. Probably. Anyway, we were able to Bug Bite the rest of the Ludicolo right on out of here. And with that, next mon is going to be the Stunfisk of the Galarian variety. And with that, I'm assuming we may be seeing a Rock Slide in the very near future. I'm not 100% sure, but I take it that may be our next the next thing we need to deal with. With that, we may be saying goodbye to our Araquanid here. Quite possibly. Oh, we still live. A couple more bites in, maybe. Yeah, there you go. And now we say goodbye to our Araquanid. RIP, buddy, I've served well. With that, We're gonna try and tank it. I think even if it is Earthquake, it's gonna get us deep in the red, or deep in the yellow, but otherwise we'll be... Well, luckily for us, it's a rock slide, so we're able to handle that just fine. Okay, like that. Fire off a Hydro Cannon, clear out their first shield. Let's try to tank it out. I think, again, even if it is Earthquake, we should be able to handle it just fine. It's gonna be another rock slide. We'll go ahead and fire off another Hydro Cannon their way. Do we clear out shield number 2, or do we clear out the Stunfisk? Clear out the Pancake it is. Okay. This should be interesting. Oh yeah. I might lose this one, I think, too. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this one too. Yeah. Lucario got me again. Lucario got me. Oh no, last time was Swampert. But Lucario got me this time around. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so I think with that, we're currently sitting at 1 win, 2 losses. Okay, so we're in the negative. Not ideal, but, you know, still 2 more matches left in us. Still an opportunity to bounce back. So, hoping we're able to try and end this on a positive, but we'll see how it goes. At the very least, Devix_, thank you very much for the follow. Greatly appreciated. At the very least, we got a follow out of this, so I'll take it. No matter what happens. Anyway. But yeah, let's jump into match number 4, which is going to be up against... somebody. We'll encounter somebody at some point, I'm assuming. Maybe. It's our battle against the loading screen itself. No, it is a battle against the error messages. The ever-dreaded error messages. Sorry. Anyway. So unfortunately that match didn't go through, so looking once again for match number 4. And match number 4 of this set is going to be up against Beto Cero? I think so. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against an Azumarill. It's the Azumarill. Oh my goodness, it's Azumarill. Anyway, wasting absolutely no time here, going straight for the Earthquake here. And with that, swapping things out for a Berserker. Could be a Hydro Cannon. Oh, but there's going to be a Play Rough, so we're going to handle that just fine. Ooh, that though, they opted to swap in for a Mantine. Okay. Where credit is due, I've seen absolutely none of these Pokemon so far in this cup, so curious to see how this whole thing is going to play out. Speaking of, let's see how this next move plays out. It's going to be Aerial Ace. Gets us right into the red, but otherwise we're hanging in okay. Let's go ahead and fire off another foul play their way. Do we clear a shield or do we do good damage to the Mantine? Shield it is. I'll take it. I'll take it. Ooh, one more. There it is. One more foul play. One more foul play. Fire that off. We're able to clear out their last shield, which is pretty nice. With that though, I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Araquanid. Try and take out this next move. If it's Aerial Ace, we should be okay, I think. Alright, we'll go ahead and shield out this next one though. I want to keep myself in the green, if at all possible. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a bubble beam their way. Their health is low, but it is resisted. They are able to get off maybe something else. Not up. We're able to finish off the rest of the man time before they do so. Alright. With that, next mon is going to be a Wish Cache. Okay. And with that, at the very least, we're able to pack some good old-fashioned neutral damage against this Wish Cache. And just lower their attack, if ever so slightly. Let's get another attack debuff in before our Araquanid's inevitable demise. Assuming they're gonna throw something eventually. There we go. I'm like, huh? They've been pretty quiet about their charge moves recently. Alright, there we go. And with that, we're gonna bring back Swampert. Just in case they're rocking the Blizzard, I'm gonna go ahead and shield out here. Oh, it's gonna be Mud Bomb. It could be a Blizzard now in our future. Just in case. I think it's gonna be a pretty debuffed Blizzard, but a debuffed Blizzard still hurts quite a bit if I recall correctly. So we'll go ahead and fire off the Hydro Cannon. And with that, just have the rest of this Azumarill. Can we handle the next charge move they're throwing our way? It's play rough. Oh, kind of, sort of. How well does it handle a Hydro Cannon? That's the real question. Ooh, okay. Woo, hanging on by a thread, we are able to clear out the Azumarill and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright. Back once again in very familiar territory. 2 wins, 2 losses. Let's see if we can end this in a positive as we look for our final match of our final set of the night. How will this all unfold? Only one way to tell. There we go. And the final match of this set is going to be up against Gilencillo. Gilencio? Something like that. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against the Lucario. Very famous mon in these sets today. Judging by how fast that was, I'm assuming this is going to be Power Punch. I think this is like a little too low for Close Combat or Shadow Ball. Yep. So they do get the attack buff, which is a little bit concerning, not gonna lie, but otherwise we do have an opportunity to fire off a Hydro Cannon their way, clear out to their first shield. And we do have another Hydro Cannon at the ready. Will this clear out their second shield, or will this clear out their Lucario? Second shield it is. Okay. With that though, I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Araquanid. I will go ahead and try and take out this next move. Even if it is Shadow Ball or Close Combat, we should be okay. It's going to be Power Up Punch. We're definitely okay there, although the attack buff does concern me a little bit. Let's go ahead and deal with that real quick with a Bubble Beam their way. There we go. Don't need you to be too buffed up before the next mons come in. It's gonna be Aura Sphere. Ooh. That's quite a punch, not gonna lie. Unfortunately, we do say goodbye to our Araquanid there. RIP, buddy, have served well. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here just in case this is another Aura Sphere, because I think that would hurt quite a bit. It'll be Power Up Punch. Okay. Definitely got a good chunk of our health out before Lucario's inevitable demise there. And with that, next mon that we have to deal with is going to be the Swampert of the Shadow variety. With that, I'm going to waste no time and go straight for the Close Combat Nuke. That swapping back in for the Swampert to take to tank this next attack. RIP, buddy, you have served well. That, ooh, we are able to Shadow Claw the rest of the Swampert right on out of here. Ooh, that the final mon we have to deal with is going to be a Pelipper. This is gonna come down to the wire right here. Oh my goodness. Ooh, we might have a chance. We might have a chance here. I don't want to count my chickens. Ooh, but we got the foul play. And here we go. The foul play is fired. The 20th win was received in the research. And we were able to end this night on a positive. GG's. GG's all around. Alright. Kept it close all the way through, but able to secure ourselves a positive 3 wins out of 5 in this final set. So with that, we can go ahead and claim this 770 Stardust, this Fast TM, and we got ourselves a Nose Pass. Okay. Alright, Nose Pass is secured. Turns to be our 4th day streak. Interesting IVs. I'm going to transfer you out. And with that, we are now maybe about a third of the way to rank 19. And we got ourselves a cool 3185 Stardust out of this. Alright. A positive way to end the night. Just a quick recap how we did. Started things out a little bit rough, but not too bad with 2 wins out of 5. Bumped it up a little bit with 3 wins out of 5 in second set. Third set, we dipped back a little bit into the negative with 2 wins out of 5. All is good because we've shot up into the positive with 4 wins out of 5 in set number 4. And then stayed in the positive, relatively close near the middle with 3 wins out of 5 to close things out in set 5. So, all in all, it was a good night. It was a good night. A lot of ups and downs. It's definitely a rocky one, this Fossil Cup. Anyway. But yeah, I guess with that, all the sets said and done, that pretty much does it for this stream. Hate to leave it on a terrible pun, but nah. Can't win them all, I guess. Anyway, yeah, that pretty much does it for that. Thank you very much to all of you who tuned in to this stream. Thank you very much to Yuri Avenger for chatting it up for a little bit. Always appreciated. And thank you very much to Devix_ for the follow. Also greatly appreciated. If you do want to check out any future streams that we have planned, you can always follow us here on Twitch. We also do stream over on YouTube as well. Not on all of those days, actually it's mostly on Sundays, but if you like, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. It's under the same name, Voyaging Trainer. If you do want to catch up on any streams that were exclusive to Twitch, the VODs for those are all available on our sister channel, Voyage Archives. And last but not least, if you do want otherwise to check out our weekly stream schedules as well as to check our daily happenings, you can always follow us on our socials, Twitter and Instagram at Voyaging Trainer. Once again, that pretty much does it for this stream. Thank you very much to all of you who tuned into this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you.